Marhaba!
Hey Avery, what's going on?
Nothing. It's Eid today. Eid Mubarak to any of my Muslim well, any of the Muslim people watching.
Um, how's everything going?
Everything's going good. How are you?
You know, I'm
You're going.
I'm going. Um, we'll just leave it at that. So, how did you feel about tonight's episode?
It wasn't too bad. I always expect the worst, so I'm not like hurt when I see it. But honestly, it wasn't too bad. And yeah, they're getting into like the Lebanon part pretty quick, so it's nice.
Let me just ask you a couple things. So, tell me about like your gymnastic stuff that you used to do in the past.
Yeah, I was a gymnast for a really long time. Absolutely love it. And I did. It's called trampoline and tumbling, which is just a form of gymnastics. Hi guys. And I did it for like 15 years. Yeah, I really loved it.
What made you stop? Did you like weren't you like didn't you make like the US team or something like that or the junior team?
Yeah. I was on the AAU team, and the Ohio team, but I actually broke both of my legs my freshman year of high
God,
school
that'll
at
do
the
it.
same time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I actually went back to gymnastics after that. But the thing is like I was going so good. It was like, it was getting better, getting better, getting better, and then that huge setback, which made me out for months, and it kind of really like hurt my, self-esteem in gymnastics. So
Broke both your legs. Was it from like gymnastics like
yeah, it was a gymnastics accident. It's pretty crazy.
were you in a wheelchair?
Yeah, I was in a wheelchair for a
My
long time.
God.
I
How
was in
long
a,
did it take for you to like to mend? I mean, I broke my arm a couple years back and it took like 9 months. I had to get surgeries and stuff like that.
yeah.
I couldn't imagine breaking both my legs.
It should have taken so much longer than it did, but I'm one of those people that I wanted to get back into gymnastics so quick that I would try to like walk and stuff. Like I had a boot and a cast, and I would try my best to like, get up and do what I could. So it only took, I think, not very long at all, like maybe 3 or 4 months, but I couldn't go back to gymnastics right away. Because I think it was from like I sprained my ankles really bad, but I also like cracked my shins. It was just crazy. And I
Uh,
was yeah.
no, like I'm just and you went back to it, which is even more impressive.
Yeah. I actually went back to it. I did really good, like I won states and everything, but I was really like it really hurt my confidence, so I took a little bit off and I did some all-star cheerleading for a while and focused on that. And then I went back my senior year of high school because I like gymnastics more than I like cheer, and I ended up winning like the nationals in Missouri, and I was like, okay, now it's time to retire. My body's hurting, so.
Like very athletic.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Like
Yeah, I like it.
how long did you cheerlead for?
I actually did all-star cheerleading every single year that I did gymnastics, but I put gymnastics first, and then once I hurt my legs, I ended up putting cheerleading first and just focusing on that and going to the world and stuff.
Well, if I've learned anything from watching the Bring It On movies, I've learned that cheerleading is a form of gymnastics. So like
Yeah.
the two and two go hand in hand.
Yeah, I was like the tumbler on the cheerleading team, the person that they need to flip across the front, out of the corner and stuff. So they made good use out of me.
Um, the whole wedding dress part. Let me just mention this. Your mom was, and she still is a very beautiful lady. Your mom, when they showed the picture of her, was a knockout beauty. Your mom was,
I
and she's
know,
still
it makes
very.
me
Your mom's
jealous.
your mom's like my age, so like we're the same age probably. But like your mom looked like $1 million in that wedding dress.
Yeah, I mean, of course, my mom is beautiful now, and she lost 50 pounds since that was recorded. So she's going to go to, you're gonna see her at the tell all looking smoking hot again. But yeah, she's beautiful. But I remember back in the day, like I would get so mad all the people trying to like get with my mom, like my friends. But she was beautiful, and I wish I had her skin complexion, but I got my dad, so.
Well, you're beautiful just like her. And like, I could not, Cody said, wow, that could pass for her sister. Do you ever get that she's like your sister? Or like, do people ever say
Yes,
that?
actually, yes, all the time. Because to be honest, we have a smaller age difference than me and my sister and my little brother. So
How old is
yeah,
your mom?
my mom is 36.
Oh my God, I'm even older than her. Her mom is 36. Cody's right next to me. She's a year older than Cody. He can't even get over it.
Yeah.
Like, she's a beauty. Were was she like super disappointed that like you couldn't wear the wedding dress, or
Oh, sorry about
because
that.
she said that she wanted to make a tradition out of it? Are you there?
Yeah, so ever since I was a little kid, I used to watch like, wait, is the light going out to you?
You're a
Is it
light
fine?
in your house?
Yeah, or is it
No,
fine? Might
it's
just be my
fine.
phone.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Ever since I was a little kid, I'd watch Say Yes to the Dress, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get my dress there, you know. She's like, no, you're wearing my dress. I'm like, you know. So like, she was
I mean, in your
actually
mom's
like,
defense, it was a very beautiful dress, I have to say.
yes, it was, but it's not my style. And even if like, to be honest, like even if I wasn't Muslim, me and my mom are like shaped very differently, and I have like really broad shoulders for being a gymnast and everything. It wouldn't fit my body type right. It's a beautiful dress, and I promise she looks so amazing on her wedding, but I needed my own time of like picking out my wedding dress.
No, I get that. Listen,
Yeah,
not everybody wants to like,
exactly.
do the same thing. And
besides, I literally would be thrown out of a mosque wearing that. So
but I just think of like that movie Bride Wars, when Anne Hathaway wanted to wear the mom's wedding dress, and the mom was like, do whatever you want, wear whatever you want. Like, I don't care if you wear my dress or not. And like, I don't know. It was a good scene, like I thought. And I really had to say that your mom was beautiful in that dress, like her hair and everything. I just wanted to mention that because, did you guys like have like a long back and forth about that? Or is it just like, listen, I can't wear it? Was she understanding?
that's honestly been like a back and forth about it my whole life. But I thought since I like converted to Islam that she like
She'd
that
drop
whole
it.
thing was like thrown away. Like, oh, I'm gonna keep it for Aries, but no, she was still pushing it. And I mean, at least Aries has a dress to wear when she gets married in like 20 years. So yeah,
All right, and that dress, you could always make it stylish, no matter what trend is in, I'm sure.
yeah, it's beautiful.
How about like, okay, your grandmother, I love so much. I think
I
she
love
is
her.
so adorable and sweet, and she reminds me a lot of my own grandmother. And like we talked about your grandmother before the season, started, and I was like, I love your grandmother. Like, there were, I think I posted back in January or February, way before you were even on the show, like stuff that your grandmother was saying on Facebook.
My grandma is one of the sweetest human beings like to walk this earth. She would, she doesn't have much, but whatever she does have, she would literally give to someone. And she is an emotional person like me. So I feel like I got more of my grandma's personality than my mom's
Avery,
personality.
pick the phone up a little bit, because there you go, because I'm only getting like up to here, like I'm just seeing like nose and mouth. There you go, better.
Yeah. Sorry about that. On my phone, it's like so far away, but then like, okay. But basically, yeah, I feel like me and my grandma have like the same personality. Even though I look more like my mom, I relate to my grandma more. She is just the sweetest human being ever. And, she was just worried about me. And in real life, I don't think, you couldn't tell on camera, but that made me tear up just because, my grandma.
Oh, watching that scene when she teared up at the house made me
Someone
tear
said
up.
be American. I'm American as no, never mind.
That made me tear up, because like, you can tell when stuff is like fake on this show very easily. And that was like an authentic scene in my books, because like if I'm tearing up watching that on her tear up, like I know that was like a real emotion. And it made me love her even more. And I messaged you. I'm like, oh my God, your grandmother just made me cry. Because I was like, Oh, it's just so sweet. Even Cody teared up because like it was just like a real, genuine scene, and she seems like she's super supportive no matter what.
Yeah, she is. Honestly, she's always the one I go and run to with like my crazy ideas. She's like, well, I mean, Avery, I can't stop you, but I just want you to be safe. You know, that's honestly, I feel like that was the exact representation of my grandma. Because she's so sweet.
How was isn't there like some hubbub? Like I haven't been on IG, and I'm gonna keep it that way because I just hate it. But I'm doing this because you can't do this on Twitter. And I took notes this time because someone said, John, you should like take notes and write questions. I'm like, okay, I will do that. So that's why I'm looking at my phone. But what like something about a jacket?
Okay. So I forgot about this, like that happened. But now that I think about it, I remember I was in there and I was just redoing my wadu because I already had wadu, but wadu is something that we do before we pray. We just make sure we're clean and everything. And yeah. So I was doing like just cleaning my face, cleaning my mouth and stuff like that. And then I forgot that I didn't bring a towel to the bathroom. Well, there's cameras all around me, like when you're filming, and I'm like, this would be weird if I like walk and like. It wouldn't have been weird, but in my mind, I thought it would have been weird if I went and grabbed it, and then I seen the jacket right there, and I was just like, no one noticed. Everyone noticed, and now I just wish I would have went and grabbed the towel. So.
I blocked that person, guys, in the comments. The NC girl's gone, so don't worry about her anymore. Some idiot just leaving nasty shit in comments.
It's okay.
How's it been for you with like the hate and everything? I mean, how's it been going?
It's like some days it's harder than the other, but honestly, it doesn't hurt me or anything. The memes, I can't lie, guys, they are so funny. So when I retweet them and like with the laughing face, I'm not being sarcastic. It is so funny, and every other cast member gets it, so I deserve it too. But some people, they say some really nasty stuff, and bullying has been something that I experienced in high school, so it kind of like set me up for like now. And unfortunately, those same people in high school that were rude to me found, seeing that I was on the show. I haven't talked to them since I graduated, which was in 2017. Oh, that wasn't even that long ago. Sorry, I just realized it wasn't even that long ago.
I graduated in '97, girl. Come on.
Yeah, so it wasn't that long at all. But for me to never say a word to them for the last 2.5 years, and then to post like mean stuff about me on the internet, just shows that some people never mature. So, yeah. If they're watching, I hope they take that.
Yeah, that's, Maria said you are a strong woman. I give you a lot of credit for being like very young, and don't feed into it. Don't don't make the mistake I did, because it'll get you nowhere fast. I'm telling you, they're like gremlins. Like a troll is like a gremlin. Like once you feed into it, it's like feeding it food after midnight or taking a picture of it or getting it wet. They just multiply and multiply and multiply, and then they're like everywhere. So the more you ignore it and like you laugh at them and like you make light of it, the less you'll get.
Exactly. And like I said, a lot of them I do make light out of, because these are people that are watching 10 minutes of my life out of a full, like days of them filming. And, I know like my situation and I know how it was and everything. So, it's funny to laugh about, and yeah, they're just jokes. I understand. I don't take anything personal most of the time. Most of the time. Some stuff I'm like, I don't like you.
You guys can ask questions. I see that in the comments, but like most likely she's not going to be able to answer them.
Yeah, I see some funny ones. Like someone like quoted Chantel. I was like, I will not be disrespected today. And I need to use that. But she probably like, paid for that. That's her line.
I don't think she copyrighted it yet, so you could probably use it. Copyright it before she does. Just take it from her.
No. I'll find something on my own. Maybe I'll sell that jacket I wipe my face with on eBay.
Were you excited? I want to talk about like, were you excited that your mom was coming with you to Lebanon? Like, did you want her to come with you?
I was, but I had my concerns because my mom is not very understanding of the culture, which I was worried about, and she wasn't 100% sold on me getting married altogether. But I was 100% sold at the time, so I wanted my mom to be there to get married. She actually, I was not planning on going with her at all. Like, I made the plane ticket. I thought it was just going to be me, go down there, live my best life. And then my mom, she called me about 2 weeks after, and she was like, "Hey, do you want me to go to your wedding?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And
Well,
she's
didn't you
like,
kind of
"Okay,
want
well,
your
I'm
mom
buying
to
a
be
plane ticket."
there? Like, it's your mom. Like, didn't you kind of want her
Yeah.
to be at your wedding?
Yeah, but I really thought that was out of the question because of when I told her about me getting married. It was like a complete shutdown. So I just thought she wouldn't want to. So I didn't even like ask. But she's my mom, and she asked me. So, and I'm happy that she wanted to come. But at the same time, I was like, oh no, this is going to make like so much more problems. Like when I'm down there, though, like it could possibly happen.
Like, if it were me, I would be happy that she was coming, because if I was that in love like you were, I would want her to see it and meet him and be like, listen, this is all legit. Here he is. He's
Exactly.
my husband. You know, like, and
Someone said there is no internet in Syria. Yes, there is. How do you think I met Omar? Anyways, I'm sorry.
um, so that was like, you weren't like upset that she was coming with you. You didn't, like, did you feel like she was like a warden at all? Like, oh, she's coming with me just to, like,
I mean, just a little bit, just because like this is, not a fully Muslim country, but basically, like it's a big amount, and I didn't want her to do something that was disrespectful or like mess up the wedding or go down there, and I didn't know how she would have reacted with Omar. So it happens if he's like, oh my gosh, like your mom's literally crazy, like I'm not doing this, like that was a thing that went through my head. But at the same time, it was Omar's opportunity to prove himself, so that's really big, and it's also my mom like getting to see us get married, like hopefully. So yeah.
yeah, yeah, and I agree, and I think that her seeing it would have been like, would have reinforced, like, how you felt, or everything. So tell me about the airport scene, because that seemed like, can you tell us if you found your phone?
I don't know if I could tell you guys, but it wasn't good. Trust me, it wasn't good. Like, and like some people might think, oh, that's scripted. No, that is literally 100% real.
No, I
I
saw the
don't.
stress on your face.
I think the camera crew was scared they were going to Lebanon. We're like, hey, she's not going anymore, or something. Like, I'm just kidding. But I think all of the feelings that were running through my mind, it just something happened, and I got lost somewhere. But yeah, everything ended up working out, like at the airport.
I mean, listen, you're at the airport, you're traveling internationally with your mom, you're going to go meet your fiance that you haven't met before and get married, and then, like, oh my God, listen, that is stressful as can be, and like, airports are always stressful as it is. So I saw it all over your face, like, and like, I'd be mad as hell if I couldn't find my phone.
Yeah, and I know I lost my phone, and then they're like, okay, guys, let's we're gonna do some interviews. We're gonna ask you what's going on. And then my mom's like, yeah, I don't think we're going anymore. This is a bad like thing. And I was just looking at her like, you might not be going, but I'm going. Like I don't know.
So, and like, I think a few people were like, "Oh, look, she was mad. Look."
I def
I don't think you treated your grandmother badly at the
Yeah,
scene, because you just wanted to find your phone, and I'd be short tempered with anybody, like, because it's
yeah.
stressful.
To be honest, like while watching the show, like I was actually disappointed in myself, like seeing how I spoke to her, and I didn't even realize I did that. It was just the stress, and it's like, my grandma is literally so sweet, and you'll be sad if you sing that too. Like, why did I say that? She was probably already so sad.
No, I got it. I understood. Like, why you were stressed because you were at the airport, and like the last thing you wanted to do was lose your phone because
Yeah.
what were you gonna do? Go
Yeah.
home and get it, and then miss your flight? Like, there's only so many
Exactly.
options you have at that point.
Exactly.
I'm these comments.
They're wild.
Yeah, I think anybody would. I'm in full panic mode when I can't find my phone, regardless if I'm at the airport or not. So
Yeah.
adding the stress of traveling, just you handled it a lot better than I would have. I'm just saying.
Yeah. The thing I was thinking about was like, I'm about to go on a 20-hour flight without a phone, without music, without anything. That's what I was thinking. And then I was also like, how am I gonna like tell him I'm here? But then, I was like, wait, my mom's here. Maybe, you know,
All
maybe.
right.
Well, she'll let me use her phone. I'll add him on there.
Yeah, I'm sure that Avery can't answer where she is now. That's probably.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Like if you got like I feel bad that like I see that you're asking questions, but I know that like 98% of them she can't answer, so I'm not going to bother asking because I just know she can't answer them. So that's a good question. Do you read or speak Arabic?
A little bit. Marhaba, Etlin, kifek, kifak. That sounds like a bad word, but I promise it's not. Alhamdulillah, shakbarik, jam tarnil, ana eke jam. I know a little bit. I know enough to hold like a normal conversation, and I know enough to say I'm hungry.
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm a Johnny.
Or like, where's the bathroom? That I would need to know too.
I know where. I know how to say where. I know how to say like, are you okay? Okay, sorry, my friend's here. You say when you say where, you actually say when. So anytime someone says when in Arabic, they actually mean where, which is it's confusing. So it'd be like where, whatever you call that.
And here's something that like I don't know if most people know, but in Arabic you read right to left.
Yeah, you read this way.
Like you read like from like the end of the page to like the center. So
yeah, and there's here. I'll give you an example.
Ooh.
Ooh. Is this Bismillahirrahmanirrahim? Okay, yeah. So this says. Oh, Okay, so it goes this way, and this is the very beginning of the Quran. It says Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And it's basically, honestly, you say that with everything. It just means like in the name of God, But yeah, you read it this way that way. So you just see a little bit of Arabic hanging up.
Well, your accent is like spot on. Like
oh no, not at
all. No.
No.
That sounded very professional to me.
Thank you. That's a part of the prayer, so I say that a lot. But yeah, that's why it might sound pretty legit.
You'll get there. You're learning.
Yeah, exactly. Eid Mubarak to everyone. Just saying hi. Happy Eid. It's our holiday today.
Happy holidays. I gotta know.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't even get off work. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Is there like I don't know like I don't really we kind of covered everything on the show tonight. Is there anything you wanted to say before we got off?
That the haters that are being mean to John, you better stop.
Well, don't waste your time on that, sweetheart.
Continue to watch the show. It's gonna get way better, and I'm excited for you guys to watch.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The whole Syria thing, and I don't, are you like scared at all about going there? Because I saw that you posted pictures to your story today, and it looked very beautiful.
Yeah. It doesn't matter where I'll be moving. I would be a little bit scared, but I always think on the bright side as well. And I've seen how beautiful it is in pictures, and these are pictures that like Omar's in. So I knew like, oh, he's not just trying to fish me down there. But where he lived at was very beautiful. As an American, when I first started talking to him, the whole series situation scared me so much. But Omar is really making the best of it down there. He, is actually having a really good life with most people wouldn't expect that. He's going to college, he's doing real good. So I thought if he's doing fine down there, maybe I can. And it was just for until like the visa gets approved. Is what we like planned on.
Okay, that's fair. And it seems like ISIS has been contained a whole lot in the past.
Alhamdulillah, yeah. Honestly, I'm so happy about that. Like, yeah, and you're right. I wouldn't say they're 100% gone, but they're getting there, and that's exactly what they deserve. So, yeah.
All right, I don't want to really get into politics, so let's just
Yeah,
leave it
exactly.
at that. All right, I think we're good. I think unless there's anything else, I know you
I
really
think everything's
your
good.
hands are tied with like pretty much anything you could say, and I don't want to drag this out. So I'd like to thank you, Avery, for jumping on with me.
No problem, John. Hope you have a good night.
And
Enjoy the episode.
And to everybody who's watching, I have not been on IG. I'm not looking at IG. If you want to see me, I've been here and there on Twitter. So that's where I am if you need me. And I hope everybody has a great night. And Avery, thank you again. You are an inspiration.
Thank you so much. All right. Well, everyone, have a good night. And you too, John. It's getting late.
You too. Talk to you later, honey. Bye.
Bye-bye.